hold on. Did you hear that? No, seriously? Did you hear that? That was the sound of K-pop history being made. Again. And guess who's behind it? None other than BTS's Jimin. Ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing a phenomenon like no other. Even while serving in the military, Jimin is out here breaking records, setting trends, and proving that his name belongs in the Global Music Hall of Fame. It's the kind of impact that legends leave behind, and Jimin is carving his name into history with every passing day. So, what exactly happened? Let me break it down for you in all its jaw-dropping detail. In 2024, Jimin officially became the best-selling K-pop solo artist in the US in terms of pure sales. Now, if you're wondering what that means, let me clarify. Pure sales refer to physical album copies and digital downloads. No streaming numbers included. That means fans aren't just casually listening to his music, they are actively going out of their way to own his music. That's dedication. That's love. That's power. And the numbers? They're nothing short of mind-blowing. But that's just scratching the surface. The real game changer was his song, EE.UU, which dropped on July 19, 2024. And let me tell you, this wasn't just a momentary hit, it became a long-term sensation. This masterpiece didn't just debut strong, it stayed relevant, topping charts and setting records left and right. And the biggest flex? EE.UU is now officially the highest-selling song by a K-pop soloist in the past 10 years. Think about that for a second. A decade. That's the kind of dominance only a rare few in the industry ever achieve. And just when you thought it couldn't get any more surreal, let's talk about Jimmerica. Yes, you heard that right. Jimin has been so influential that he literally created a new word. Ever heard of an artist having so much cultural impact that they merged their name with an entire country? That's Jimin's America, Jimmerica. And guess what? It's not just fan talk. It's now officially listed in Urban Dictionary. If that's not proof of influence, I don't know what is. But don't just take my word for it. Even top industry professionals are weighing in on Jimin's unprecedented rise. Billboard news anchor Tetris Kelly and radio host Brooke Morrison recently made a statement that should make every Jimin fan beam with pride. They said, and I quote, "Jimin doesn't need the charts to be an icon." Imagine that. Imagine being so legendary that professionals in the music industry flat out say that numbers don't even matter when it comes to you. That is the power of Jimin. And if you need further proof of his influence, just take a walk down Hollywood Boulevard, one of the biggest entertainment hotspots in the world. It's buzzing with people talking about Jimin and his song EE.UU. It's not just a hit song, it's a cultural movement. His music, his presence, and his undeniable charm are all leaving a lasting imprint on one of the most influential places on the planet. So, what does all of this mean? It means that Jimin isn't just another artist in the industry. He is a movement, a revolution, and a global sensation. He is setting records, redefining standards, and showing the world what it truly means to be an artist with an everlasting impact. And here's the most exciting part. If this is what he's achieving while serving in the military, can you even imagine what's going to happen when he makes his full return? I need to hear from you in the comments. What do you think Jimin's next move will be? Will he redefine K-pop once again? Will he go global on an even greater scale? Are we even ready for what's next? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming next. The Jimin era is far from over. It's only just beginning.